Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Ready?
I am. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we are starting with the 26th, you said, for, cooking?
What?
Is that what you said? Was
Well,
it?
we have the 23rd, we have Christmas,
Oh,
the
26th.
30th,
Fuck, I'm sorry.
and the 6th. Sure.
God. Oh,
Sure. We'll do the 23rd.
okay. So, Theo, the should start snowing by this point. And
Yes.
you,
I still don't have a coat because I only get that on Christmas.
still don't have a coat. It's fucking chilly.
Is it cold? Theo is not winter ready.
You are not winter ready and you're walking in. And it is
In a lot of snow.
Yes, and it
Yes.
is quite the journey to get where you want to go. By fucking foot.
Yep. Well, so here's Theo's logic. Bo last time mentioned that he had a lot of corn left over from clearing everything out. Theo's like, I can teach him how to make corn chowder with all that extra corn. So he's gonna gather up some ingredients like the milk you need and the peppers and all that. I don't give a shit, Norton Antivirus. It gave me a huge pop-up on my screen. I'm sorry. Let me just interrupt myself. So he's gonna gather up all
ingredient.
yes, the ingredient. I don't give a shit. So he's got some bell peppers and like all the good things he was able to scrounge up for making corn chowder. Yeah,
Alright.
he's gonna bring that on over.
Alright, and you make
He will send the customary text and be on his way.
Do you do the
Is that-
customary send the text wait before a response or just head over?
He'll wait. He'll wait while he gathers things up.
Alright, you saved yourself 40 minutes, so.
Of waiting out in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we embark.
Alright.
So he's got an armful of stuff and 4 sweaters.
And it's nice, you know, it's been so dark and gloomy recently, but to see all this snow, despite how cold it is, you see kids out playing in it. And now there's Hawthorne, who's around
Aw.
too, so you get to see him playing
Yeah.
around with the kids.
Aw.
Since you have to pass by the park on your way. Lauren throws a snowball at you, the little shit. But
Theo sticks his tongue out and keeps going.
you hear something about Hawthorne telling the other children about you.
Oh. It's like, hey, I know him. I'm surprised Lauren is willing to interact with me because the last time she saw me, she was very upset. But I'm glad she has bounced back.
Oh, that was not a friendly snowball throw.
Oh, that. Well, Lauren being Lauren then. Such is the life of a child.
Mm-hmm. So, you walk and you make it to the house.
Hey.
What do you do?
Is there a bow?
Roll a perception.
Okay. Let's locate bow. I can't.
You see,
There's too much snow.
there's too much snow to find the bow. You are lost, Theo. You do not know where your bow is.
I like how that can work in multiple connotations. 'Cause it's like
Aww.
Let me just be really cheesy here for
That's cute as hell.
Theo will, uh, well, he doesn't know if Bo's inside or outside, so he'll text, "I'm here." And since it is cold, he will go in.
Alright. You head in. You do not see anyone inside. The heater is running. The heater we put in quotation marks. And it's still not super warm in here. You know, it was like this last time you came too.
Yeah.
So drafty in here.
Oh, please. Has most of the corn been cleared out at this point?
Not all of it, but it's
Okay.
getting there.
Okay.
And
He'll wait for a little bit to see if he gets a response. One sec. Alright, this time he'll stay put and not wander into the cornfield.
And you may roll a perception.
Show. That's a little better.
You hear some footsteps coming from the in-between from the garage and the house.
Oh, he was out in the walkway.
You turn to see, you know, Bo coming into the main room.
He gets a wave and, "Hey!"
Hi.
Were you out in the garage?
Yeah.
Working on the RV?
Kurt trails off.
Well, that's what Theo was assuming, because Bo's got a lot of cars to work on.
He just, you know, he kind of trails off. He's like, yes.
It's a slightly uncertain yes. Well, he holds up his little bag of groceries. I brought some stuff over. You said last time you had a lot of extra corn, so I figured we could work on a recipe together.
But, you know, he kind of perks up a little bit. Oh.
I mean...
Oh.
Oh. You're always showing me, you know, showing me things, so I thought maybe this would be fun.
You see him smile a little bit. Like, oh, okay. I am, he kind of points over his shoulder. There's cooler. It's he kind of points at the wall. It's side.
Okay.
I can go get it.
Sure.
Walks towards the door. About to open it, he stops and he's like, he turns back to you. Roll perception.
Bloop.
You see
3!
See him look at you and he looks in the direction of where the garage is. He's like, can you help me get he just kind of points over his shoulder towards the outside.
Yeah, no problem. Theo hops up and he will follow.
Alright, Bo goes out the front door and you guys walk around back. And what you see is basically the snow has been arranged so that, like, you haven't had much yet, but there's enough where, and it was packing snow, so it's been arranged in this little den where food is stored.
Utilize the snow.
Yes.
Oh dear. Bo has crafted his own refrigerator out of snow.
And you basically, he uncovers it and you just see so much corn.
Luckily, chowder lasts forever, so we can make a whole ton of it, and then you can have a bunch of soup throughout the winter. Soup freezes super good, so there you go. Extra soup.
Is that in character?
Yeah, this is...
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was an Angie-like.
This is Angie knowledge and Theo knowledge coming together.
Okay, because it seemed like it was also an Angie thing to say.
It's true.
But then you can get extra chowder. There you go, more soup.
It's just Theo talking as they're like gathering up the stuff that you need. He's like, oh yeah, soup is super useful to have during cold months because you freeze it and then you just have extra soup all the time.
Just soup all the time. Alright. And Bo's just kind of nodding.
What do you mean there's only soup?
Why are you shopping for clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you! Coca-Cola!
Oh boy.
God damn it. Anyway, good addition there, Nick. That changed my life.
Hey.
Life wouldn't be the same if Nick wasn't around.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'd be dead.
Fuck. But
Brutal.
Bo just kind of nods along, you know, doesn't say anything, but you can tell he's listening as you guys get the corn.
Yeah. It's just general Theo chatter.
And so, you head in with a lot of corn, armfuls of corn. You now have corn.
So much corn. So much soup.
And Bo, he looks in your general direction, or at least you assume he does because you see his head move. And he kind of sits there for a bit. And then he's like, and he turns around and he heads towards the little area and pulls out a little, you know those little, like, stoves you can get?
A little camper stove?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so, he pulls out a camper stove and plugs it in. Do we need this?
Yeah, well, the thing you can do is you can roast the corn first, and then you get a lot of flavor that way. And we can roast the peppers too, and it'll turn out super good.
Okay.
We're both just like, sure.
Sure.
So it's time to shuck corn and roast corn.
Yep. You guys sit down, and begin to the shucking process. But the thing is, the shucking process may take a little while.
Because it's so much corn.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, you guys sit down on one of the bed frames and just shuck.
Quality entertainment. Right. For everybody listening in. Corn shucking.
Yep, some couples fuck, these couples shuck.
Oh my god! Wow, calm it down there.
Hey, what I was saying they shuck corn.
They shucked so much.
God
Well,
damn
there is
it.
a lot of corn.
Quite a bit of corn.
Exactly, they shucked so much.
They shuck so much, I don't know what you guys are getting at.
Y'all are nasty.
Gotta go straight into Abe voice for it.
I don't
I
understand.
I do not understand! Why is everyone talking
I
so
don't-
weird
I
about the
don't- I
shucking
don't-
of corn?
It's
I
just
don't
corn.
understand.
Go straight to
Very
grocery.
Corn.
Good for you.
It
Nutritious.
shucked and then goes straight to grocery.
It goes straight to the
Okay.
It goes straight
God
to aisle 3, yeah.
It's where you find the
It's where you find the
I can't get over the multitude of Abes overlapping each other.
as it should be.
I always
Let
knew
me
he was a
stop derailing
trans-dimensional
this.
being.
Oh god.
Okay, I'll go back in my corner so you guys
Nick,
don't keep getting derailed.
it's perfect though, we love it.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Can't believe Nick is dead. Anyway,
Well. Yes. So while they're working, Theo is probably like talking about the next steps that they have to do for it. It's like, so you know, you prep this, and then you can chop up that, and then you want to simmer this for a little while, and we can keep the corn cobs because you put them in the soup, and then you take them out before everything's all done because it'll add extra flavor, and there you Theo chatter.
and Bo just, he's shucking and just kind of listening. You know, you can roll empathy if you like, or perception or whatever.
Yeah, of course. Look at that one success for empathy.
He seems content. Just listening and shucking.
Bo has a lot of corn. He's like, I know this. This is good.
Bo like, or better yet, I figured out you can use like the what you can do is if you do this, it's like a hat. So then you can just have like the little smell under it. No!
Did it eat your hat?
Let me try again. I may have to just use an. So like there's the shadow. I tried to do the actual hat, but I ate it. What the hell? Why did you get it?
Because I put a period in front so it didn't eat my thing.
Oh. Fucking cheater. But yes.
Perfect.
It takes a while. You don't know how long you've been shucking for. Your hands are sore from the shucking. The shuckening.
Dear. God damn it.
But
Saw
Eventually.
you typing something up there, Nick.
And, you know, Bo only had, like, Lenny!
Knew it. Lenny!
Lenny.
Just genuinely happy to see that little Lenny.
So precious. But the thing is that with Bo and his house, he only has like one bag for garbage, and you had far more like corn scraps. And so you guys you push them into a little corner.
We'll sweep up when we're done. Clean up all of our nonsense.
And you know, and then it's time to move on to the next step.
Yes. So,
Would you
is
like...
it a double burner camp
Yes.
cook? Okay. So we'll get a pot. Get
Grab a
some-
bot. Looks a little worse for wear.
Does it look like it can contain all of this corn?
There's no pot in the world that can contain that amount of fucking corn.
So we might just like have a bunch of roasted corn and then like add some to the soup and then keep some for just have roasted corn.
Yes.
It's too much corn.
You guys work, you know, it's more of, he's giving you space to do it and watching.
He would like point out stuff and then he would like hand Bo, you know, like the cutting board, and he'd be like, okay, you know, show him how to do the knife, how you don't cut your fingers, you fold them up you fold them up so you can't get the tips of your fingers and cut like that. Well, give it to Bo to to work on.
Theo, make a notice roll as he works.
Perception. Bam. Look at that. 2.
You teach him, you know, like, alright, you know, you don't gotta make
Knife
sure Bo
skill.
doesn't hurt himself, knife skills, all that. And then you hand it to him, and he goes about it without even any hesitation, you know, getting it right off the bat.
Good job, Bo. Yeah, you get a little impressed Theo, and he's like, "Do you cook a lot yourself?"
And Bo just kinda like, he kinda shrugs a little, and usually he like shrugs into himself, he's like, yeah. but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Theo laughs a little. He's like, "Well, if you already knew, you should have just told me."
Yeah, but then you wouldn't. I miss it.
Oh. He likes listening to him chatter. Baby. Theo just kind of smiles. He's like, "Oh, well. Makes it easier then." You get the basics down.
He just kind of nods a little nervously. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're fine.
Okay.
He gets a little pat, little pat on the hand.
He doesn't pull away.
Yeah, we did it. Physical contact achieved.
Get a little bow blush, but I'll continue with life.
Gasp. So they go about recipe building.
Yes, you may roll. You may
Crafty
roll a crafts.
Oh God. Theo's a little distracted, apparently.
Doki's, they return.
The Doki's return. Bo is doing better, though. Wow. Bo has put Theo to shame.
It's not that she. Okay, that was 4 successes, wasn't it?
He's beaten me at my own game.
Ace of diamonds! Ace of diamonds! Like this Tyrannosaurus Rex sound crafts!
Just screeching in the background.
So you work on like chopping up the corn and making it so, or like putting it in, you know, getting it out ready.
Yep.
And Theo, you're working on it, and Bo's she's fucking going. Speed racer, man.
Bo obviously knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Now that you guys got it out of the way, that he knew what he was doing the whole time and didn't want to stop you from talking. It's like, he got the knife doing fucking handiwork, like...
He's just like, I know this.
I can do this, I can do this.
It's fine, Theo will just chatter about other things, which is probably why he's slightly distracted.
Alright. And you get as much corn as you can into the pot.
We gotta save room for all the other ingredients.
Yes. And
then we put the rest away to just have as like side dish corn.
And
Heat up some corn whenever you want corn. You will never have a dearth of corn. You will always have corn. Corn is always a side dish in Carlsville. Yes. It's a mandatory side dish. Corn and cheese and milk and bear.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Ooh-wee. Anyway, yeah, you guys get that, and then it comes time for the peppers.
Pepper.
Roll your crafts for the peppers.
Okay. Theo is apparently super distracted. I'm being shamed.
Theo, we could take this 2 ways. Either you are so we could take this the genuine conversation. You are so caught up in whatever you're talking about, you're not focusing, or we could take this the gay way.
Little A, little B.
Little A, little B.
It's like he's chattering, and then he looks over and like Bo is
He's got a small little content smile on his face.
and he's working away, and Theo's just like, oh no.
But dumb.
Doki doki.
But Two says Bo, he's not like nearly as good as he was with the corn. Apparently Bo is a fucking master of corn. Who knew? Wonder why. But when it comes to the peppers, it's like he's listening to what you're saying, and you're like talking as you're like failing to slice a pepper the way you told him to.
Oh my god. This is turning into a comedy routine.
Bo watches how you're slicing the pepper.
It's like if you want to get roasted red peppers, you just put them straight on the burner and you roast the outside, and it gets a little bit charred. But then you turn it, and then you cut out the inside.
Yeah. And you guys charred it, and then Theo, what probably happened is you put it on, and you were talking, and like just focusing on Bo, and it stayed on maybe a little too long.
So like, whoops.
When you look over and you're just like, oops, I kind of pat it off.
Rescue the pepper from the burner.
And it's just a lot of, you're having a good time, and so you're not focusing on the food.
God, too distracted. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
This is not Guy Lemons that you're talking about, sir. Theo is a good, wholesome child. Fuck off!
You got your mouth over and everything.
No!
Oh my god, yeah.
But, Theo, you roll a perception.
2. There.
After, after you knock the save what little of the peppers you could that you didn't fuck up. You note the ones that, because like you had to cut them too and all. You note the ones that Bo cut. He low-key did the same cuts that you did while you weren't focusing.
So so it doesn't look like a total mess. Bless this boyfriend. So, like, don't worry, I got you. Oh, goodness.
And you guys get those all ready. The peppers aren't as nice as the corn, but whatever.
Whatever. We're having a good time. We're making some food. And, of course, the key to soup is, cooking it low and slow for a while. So it probably just, once they get everything in, they gotta let it sit on the burner for a little while, stir it and watch it every once in a while. That's how you make a good soup, kids. Take your time with it.
So what does Theo do while you guys are watching the soup? You got time.
Could talk about Crimbus, since that's coming up in a couple days.
You could.
If Bo's gonna do anything.
Does the Theo ask?
Sure, he'll ask if he's gonna do anything for Christmas.
Bo folds his hands. I didn't think so.
Oh. He's just gonna be here.
Yeah. There's I just stay here.
Oh, yeah, it'd probably be kind of a big crowd, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, I could come over. Maybe we can do something later in the day.
He looks up and like sits up straight. He's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're gonna do something at the house, but I can stop by once we're done with that. Besides, you can't have Christmas without Christmas cookies. I'll bring some by.
Would you like to roll an empathy?
Sure. 3! I like how my rolls are contributing to this beautifully.
Okay. You notice that, like, he is barely, like, containing his excitement.
Oh, maybe.
Like, you've noticed with Bo when he gets excited, or, like, it's either nervous or excited. Like, he plays with his hands a lot. But in the context, and also just, like, the face, like, from what part of his face you can see, you're pretty sure it's excitement.
Aw. You got a big ol' Theo smile. Yeah.
There'll be chowder.
Yeah. I think I'll have plenty of that once we're all done.
Yeah.
Chowder and cookies. That sounds like a winter meal to me.
And you kind of, you hear like a wind hit the house, a bigger like gust of wind, and some bits of snow make it in through the cracks, but not much. He kind of looks around. He's like, I don't have much to do.
Oh my
But
I'll let anyone in.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'd like that. And I can bring something like maybe a board game from the house, or I have my computer. It's got a couple movies on it. Something like that.
Okay. Okay. And there's this a little small nervous laugh.
Good song choice, by the way. Is this when I should roll my, or is this when that empathy would come in for what I noticed before?
What you noticed before?
when you said, "Oh, Bo's been a little bit on edge."
You could roll another empathy if you want in like the lull.
Show.
Show.
Always. Oh, look at that.
You know, there's kind of a lull of silence, and I mean that's to come with you know, Bo. You've come to understand that silence is another form of language for him. But you do notice that this silence seems a bit off. You know, he goes from, you know, having that little smile, and it, like, for a moment it flickers. And he's still, you know, he seems excited, but it also, like, it seems to switch between excited and then nervous, excited, nervous.
Theo waits for a little bit and then eventually asks, "Have you been okay after everything?" I mean, you've mostly been out here on your own. It must be tough.
He looks down at the floor, and his hat shades out his face. It's been hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been.
He kind of, you know, begins to speak and trails off. He reaches up a hand to kind of like... What's that motion of, like, when you somewhat, like, cover your face, but, like, not, like, covering it, you know what I mean? Like, kind of thinking? Or, like, interrupting yourself? You know what I mean?
Oh, he kind of puts a hand up to his mouth a little bit.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain. It's not like the inquisitive, oh, my hand is, like, on my chin, you know, I'm thinking. But it's like, it's, you know what, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how you would describe that.
Well, I mean, it's so long as you understand it, it's all that matters.
Yeah. Yes. So he's contemplative, sort of, and a little bit hesitant.
Yeah. Oh, here we go! It's like the nervous face touching. Kind of like this a little bit.
Okay.
Except he's not a woman, so...
So he's nervous and kind of considering what he's trying to say.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, shit,
Okay.
I think I turned off my Roll20.
Whoops.
Gotta... Shit!
Come back.
Or not my Roll20. Did I also turn off... No, my dicks. That's what I turned off. I turned off my dick.
Oh dear.
It's gone. It's
Farewell.
gone! There you go.
Hello.
That's a problem.
Well, it's also a
It's
problem
fine,
since
it's
I never
back.
had one.
Oh.
Well, never mind, it's back, I guess. But yeah. It's like he was talking and then he just kind of like brought the hand up and like stopped himself or cut himself off. And he just shakes his head.
Theo is gonna scoot over to go sit next to him.
You move to sit next to with the bow.
Scoot.
He stays where he is. Hey, hey, hey. Nightmares again.
He said again.
Mm-hmm.
About what happened? Or something else?
He shakes his head. No.
Can't remember them?
He kind of makes like a small, like a little with his fingers, and then drops his hand immediately back to his lap. I don't, no.
Sorry.
I'm good.
Just kind of hard to describe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He kind of trails off and looks up. You don't see his eyes, but he looks in your direction and just smiles wearily. It's so okay.
Is there anything that helps, or don't really know? Just kind of happens sometimes.
He shrugs.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is a slightly sad little Theo frown, but just okay.
Chris, miss to Christmas to look for to.
Oh, that gets a smile back on Theo's face. Yeah, me too.
Gives a little sheepish smile.
Well, if there's anything I can do, I mean, he shrugs. I don't know what that would be, but I'll help if I can.
Okay.
Of course.
And it's around this time you know you guys are able to pick up on the smell of the chowder being like, "Hey, I'm done."
Hey!
Hey.
Exciting.
Dagmar like just emerges from the chowder.
Dagmar bursts out of the chowder. Oh, I should have known. He was too corny to be contained.
Dad! You thought I was dead!
Jesus Christ.
It's now everything is the same except Dagmar's heels. Instead of like the heel part, it's just corn.
Oh my god. We've summoned a
No.
corn demon.
Oh, bringing me back to Castle Crashers.
Man,
Oh,
made
no.
the wrong choice.
Chosen four.
Just a mental image of like you hear a ding, like the little ding, and then just Dagmar's leg bursts out of the fucking pot.
It's only the leg, though.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just the leg.
The leg comes out and then like followed by the rest of him. It's like, how the fuck?
See, all I imagine is that
interdimensional portal in the corn chowder pot.
I imagine it's like one of those Rick and Morty things where something random happens and then the episode just ends. So like the leg comes out and they scream and then the episode just ends. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
Oh,
god.
yeah. Cue the theme song.
Oh my god.
The Guardians Rural theme song. But yeah. Sorry, God.
So we have food.
Yeah, you
Who's
guys
gonna
have
come?
food. And you guys eat, and it turned out pretty okay.
Even though we messed up with
Yep.
peppers.
The peppers, they're a little special, but they're fine.
They're a
They're,
little
they're,
extra.
they're cut evenly.
Thank you, Bo, for backing me up on my accidents.
As you're eating, you know, there's not really a proper table, there's that tiny one in the corner.
But it's covered in projects.
Bo non-ceremoniously just kind of like brushes it off with his
Oh no.
arm.
Just little things go clink clink on
Yeah.
the floor.
And you both take the little metal chairs. And both, you know, he has his little bowl in both his hands. He's like doing a little sip every now and then.
The spoon is soon to be discarded.
It was discarded a while ago.
Who needs silverware?
Fucking losers, that's who.
All you need in this house is a knife in your hands.
You gotta want it. Distant Helling's etiquette is screaming. It's just like, no, this is improper. It's improper. But
Proper.
he's sitting there and Well, you know, he drinks from his soup and looks at you and just gives a smile.
Aw,
And we can
it's a
say,
good day.
yeah, it's a good day, and you guys, if you want, you can hang out for the rest of the day or whatever, but we can move on to Kermis.
Show.
Fast forward a couple of fucking days.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I got new music. And the Christmas one, I imagine, will be pretty quick since you guys are just watching movies and playing board games.
Yeah.
But, Theo, you come over for Kermis, and for once, Bo is fucking at his house at the right time.
He was excited for Krampus. He was
is.
waiting. Aw.
And you come in, and you see that, like, the house is still a mess, but, like, a lot of the stuff has been kind of swept into a couple corners.
Tried to tidy up. Theo is actually wearing a coat. He has acquired winter gear, finally.
Bo still doesn't have a coat. Bo doesn't
Oh,
seem
no.
to notice.
Bo, please.
No.
No! Bo runs out into the snow. No!
All he needs to do is push his sleeves down and he's fine. Boy's a fucking
Dives.
thermos. JK, he's not a
Dives.
thermos at all, he just has good. What'd you
Dives
say?
dives into the snow. Stop it.
It's like the thing where, like, the people do, like, the swimming thing, and then, like, just stop.
Oh my god.
Right.
Scrooge McDuck when he dives into the fucking, like, hole of cash.
Theo's just like, Bo, the snow is too high, I can't follow.
Off he goes.
Farewell.
You'll never find him again.
You can lose Theo in that snow. You'll end up with frozen ginger.
I wanted to get an example one, but where they like people have swim on swimming gears and they dive into like the snow and disappear. But this one's just pathetic.
Oh dear. What have you found? Oh no. Beautiful.
That's Bo.
Wow. You said it was the snow that was like packed in pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he can't break through. Bo can't escape into the snow. There's too much snow.
There's one where I just saw a guy dive into a fucking thing and just disappear. Like he was gone. And it was fantastic. God, I wish I knew.
Where to look for it.
Well, this isn't as dramatic, but it's a little better. And then after this, we can get back. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, that's not at all. It was so good, because, like, he went straight into this giant pile of snow and was gone. And the best thing is it didn't look deep.
So silly.
Anyway, sorry.
Excellent.
So, you come over, and you have a jacket, so you can finally, for once, be warm in Bo's home.
Yes. He has a nice new winter jacket, courtesy of Henry Double. He's all bundled up. And he's brought his bag with him. He's got his laptop and a little board game. I don't know what board games he can rustle up from Cardian's basement or wherever they keep their board games. Probably the library.
Mm-hmm.
What would I be able to rustle up?
Oh, that's a good question.
Connect 4.
Probably Connect 4. But also, you probably, like, you looked through stuff, and you went up to the closet upstairs, and you were able to find some stuff there. But a lot of those games are, like, more for... You notice there's a lot of party games. You found a couple drinking games.
No, this is the wrong type of game.
Because unfortunately, the people who bought the board games when they were around were Jerediah, Sarah, and Roderick.
Oh, the party crew.
Yeah, and Cheney, like...
Cheney was part of the party crew.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, the stories we will never hear of Party Cheney.
You gotta ask Cheney what it was like to be a party.
A party child.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cheney. So there's probably a lot of, like, rule sets for drinking card games and stuff like that. It's like how to play King's Cup or whatever.
Yeah.
So the best he can rustle up is Connect 4. That's like the only two-person game I could think of off the top of my head. He might take the card deck. You can play two-person card games. So there we go. So he brings a card deck, Connect 4, some movies, and a little gift.
Aww. You come over and there's Bo.
He gets a very happy Theo greeting. You know, big smile, big wave. Hey.
And Bo smiles back. Gives you a wave in return. You know, a little nervous one. Hi.
Oh yeah, I have cookies too. Should I roll for Christmas cookies?
You absolutely must.
Oh man, I hope this is better than my previous food rolls. They're okay. They're little Christmas sugar cookies.
You have Christmas sugar cookie.
Yeah. So Theo sets down his bag and he just got just like a whole bundle of stuff.
Did you slowly, like you have your bag full of crap? You just slowly start unpacking the stuff.
Yep. Just like organizing it on the little the little table.
Mm-hmm.
And chattering a little bit. He's like, I found a couple games. We didn't have too many in the house, but you know, I have a deck of cards and picks up the Connect 4 box, shakes it a little bit so it rattles. We had this. And I brought my computer, so we got a few movies.
Bo looks really excited. Like happy.
Little happy Bo.
Well, happy Bo.
Aw. And he gets to the bottom of his bag and pulls out a little wrapped up present. And this! And he hands it over to Bo.
Bo looks down and he's like... Picks it up.
Merry Christmas.
He looks at it. Looks back at you. Looks at it. smell something here. Okay. Should I open it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You know, big smile. It's just a little something. I mean, I kind of just picked up something small.
He opens it.
It's a little metalworking kit, like a new metal file. It probably has a pair of tongs to use with the blowtorch. Little tools like that. Please don't use your hands anymore, Bo.
Oh.
Oh,
I accidentally clicked the help button.
oh, help! You've summoned help.
You see a big smile go across his face. He's just looking at him, and he examines every tool. He's quiet for a while. He looks at everything, and he's like really intrigued with the gift. He looks at me.
I thought maybe you'd like a new set. Little Theo shuffle. Slightly nervous Theo shuffle.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Big smile.
For you to
Oh?
He carefully puts the box down on one of the beds and stands up. It's in the garage.
Okay. Should we go head out?
Okay.
I'm just imagining that with like the little quick nods, like, okay.
Yeah. And
Theo will stand up and follow.
he takes you to the garage, and what you see there is, and I will actually pull this up using the Plug DJ so that we have a visual.
Oh.
Just 1 second, I need to... move the dicks onto the main thing so that it can be seen. Alright.
You have to shuffle the dicks.
Where is it?
This is the first.
So I had it. It would open. Just need to get it. Yeah, okay. So, what you see there is a contraption that looks like a wheel attached to a box. And that's pretty much what it is.
Oh. So it's a paper feed music box.
It's a homemade
Aw.
paper feed music box.
Oh my goodness.
He stands there nervously, you know.
I'm just imagining it has all the little taped together bits of card to go through.
Yep.
Aw.
I don't, no. Much about music. So I didn't song, but you can put any thing in there, and there's also he goes up and he pulls down a little panel, and there's little pegs. You can put pegs in, and it'll play that too. If you need an alarm to stay awake.
The whole time, it's just Theo's been watching and listening, and it's just, slowly growing smile.
But he's always playing with the edge of his jacket while talking, just wringing it. To make, but I didn't really have any other. I did yes.
Theo walks up and he kind of runs his hands over the box a little bit, and he's like, "It's gorgeous. You made this?
Yeah.
Thank you."
He trails off and nods. Mm-hmm. You like it?
Theo does a little, the little excited quick nod, and he's like, "It's fantastic."
But smiles sheepishly. Go ahead.
It's time for a hug.
Is that the charging up?
Yes. Powering up. Like Theo is just so happy. He's like beaming. Little sunshine Theo right now. Cause oh, he made him such a cool little thing. He's so happy. And it's really pretty. So he walks over and he holds out a hand
Well,
to the bow.
Full extended and takes it.
And he'll bow him into a hug.
But he acts a bit surprised at first. He's like, oh. And then just accepts hug.
Hug. Yay.
You do the hug. Yay, winter.
Yay! Theo really wanted to go in for a little cheek smoochy, but he will refrain.
Had to fight the urge.
You want me to roll for self-composure?
You may if you want.
I'll take a Doki penalty just for shiggles. Look at that. He's like, no, don't startle the bow.
No, but you guys do. You have big long hug.
Aww.
The next thing about Bo hugs is when he hugs, he fucking like envelops.
Just absorbs.
Mhm.
So it's a nice warm Christmas hug.
Yes.
Hooray.
And you guys spend the rest of the evening watching movies and playing Connect 4. Of which Bo is terrible at.
That's okay.
Do you want to roll against each other to see who wins, though?
Oh my goodness. What do you roll to play Connect for?
I don't know. Is it just like an overall roll? Who wins? Roll d6.
1d6? Sure. Apparently Bo wins, but not by too much. It's a very intense game of Connect 4. Like they're both trying to be sneaky and like cut each other off and set up set up moves in the future for making it. And then Bo just drops that perfect piece in at the end. He's like, boom.
Clutch.
Very good. And then they have a nice Christmas. Oh,
Fantastic Christmas.
with chowder and sugar cookies and games.
Yep.
Yay!
And then comes... Oh, what's up, Nick?
These two are adorable.
Laura is ascending.
So we're gonna stop that recording and then we're gonna do the... Because I think we have, how much, 2 more visits?
Oh goodness, we're just gonna go straight through.
We're just gonna power through them.
Power through. Alright, so Christmas, and then I think...
You had
So
the 30th and the
23rd
6th.
Christmas, the 30th, and the 6th.
Yeah. So we're
Unless you
gonna-
want to hand wave one of them.
We'll see. We'll see how much necessary, Bo, Doki, and Theodoki there is.
Doki.
Alright, so stop recording.